Bread still warm, the table small, 2 cups cooling, that's all. Your laugh folds gently into mine, like pages pressed by time. We don't need to shine or show, just to stay, just to know. Here the quiet speaks our name, soft as breath, yet it stays the same. We don't chase the sun or climb the sky, we just live, and that's enough tonight. Windows hung with city lights, our shadows lean, the room feels right. There's no story grand or